is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories: book learning, math, historic amours, play along, a nude awakening, and architecture. Where do we begin, Player 1? Her Little Women appeared in 1868. A mere 127 years later, her A Long Fatal Love Chase arrived. Player 1? That's correct. You get to pick again. In addition to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, he wrote an 1887 story on the Civil War, North against South. Let's hear it, Player 1. Good. Player 1. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others, in a 1945 book by this author. Yes, Player 1? Yeah, good. We return to you. In 1840, he hit a bumpo in the road and penned The Pathfinder. Player 1?
Yeah!
That's it. Player 1. In 1863, this Russian wrote The Cossacks, a short novel based on his travels with the army. Okay, Player 1. Right. Player 1, back to you. 66 plus 32. Let's hear it, Player 2. Good. Okay, let's get back at 73 minus 14. Let's hear it, Player 1. Yes. Player 1, 148 divided by 4. It's Player 1. That is correct. Please pick again. 17 times 6. Player 2.
Yeah!
A lot of clues. 23 plus 8 minus 16. Okay, Player 1. Good for you. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1, you make the next selection as we can. This dictator's rumored romp with Pompey's wife was even riskier than his fling with Cleopatra. Let's hear it, Player 3. Yep. Where do we begin, Player 3? When this great guy became king of Judea, he banished his first wife, Doris, and married a princess named Mariamne. Let's hear it, Player 1. Good. Player 1. For 13 years, Madame de Montespan was the sunshine of this Sun King's life. Yes, Player 1? Yes. You get to pick again, Player 1. The Earl of Bothwell led the plot to murder this queen's second husband 3 months before becoming hubby number 3. Yes, player 3? Good. Okay, let's get back. The Duchess of Portsmouth was the least popular mistress of this merry monarch, and that was quite a contest. It's player 2. Hey, you're right.
Yeah! Woo!
Player 2, you start. A childhood chum or a line of coolers from Igloo. Yes, player 1? Good for you. Player 1, you're in command to treat something as less important. Okay, player 2. Yeah, good. Player 2, you beastly boisterous behavior. Yes, player 2. That's correct. Select again. Alan Ball and Bud Schulberg came up with great ones. Player 1? Yes. Player 1? Answer? The Daily Double. You are currently in the lead. What'll it be? Answer this. This publication has been serving theater since 1884. That puts you even further ahead. You again, player 1. In 1953, he produced the first issue of Playboy for $10,000. Okay, player 2. Correct. A lot of clues, a lot of no buts about it. David Caruso, Jimmy Smits, and Dennis Franz all turned the other cheek on this cop show. Let's hear it, player 3. Right. Okay, let's get back. Kathleen Turner and Jerry Hall weren't close-minded, playing Mrs. Her in the stage version of The Graduate. Okay, player 3. That is correct. Please pick again. Trying to escape his teen idol image, this Partridge Family star posed nude for Rolling Stone in 1972. Okay, player 2. Good for you. Player 2. His nude descending a staircase, number 2, shocked viewers at the Armory show. Player 3. Yes. Where do we begin, player 3? Architecture's Pritzker Prize Medal is based on designs by Louis Sullivan, father of this type of soaring building. Okay, player 2. Yes. Okay, let's get back in. The replacement for this New York City complex includes a 1,776-foot tall tower. Yes, player 3? Hey, you're right. Player 3. Brutalism is a style originated by Le Corbusier that mainly uses big chunks of this material. Let's hear it, player 3. Correct. Select again. According to one grisly legend, This Tsar blinded the architects of Moscow's St. Basil's Cathedral. It's player 2. That is correct. Here's the $1,000 clue for you. Here's Sarah with the clue.
This low wall around the edge of a castle roof was designed to protect soldiers from falling off.
Player 2. That's it. Player 3 is in third place, which means, of course, player 3 will select first in Double Jeopardy. Let's see what happens in Double Jeopardy with these categories awaiting the players. The songs of Paul Simon. World history. Very, very good. Animal names. Title ballet women. And U.S. bodies of water. Player 3, you go first in this Double Jeopardy round. It begins, "Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again." Okay, player 1. Good. All right, let's get in Mrs. Robinson. Simon wrote, "A nation turns its lonely eyes to this man." Okay, player 2.
Yeah!
Player 2. That's it. The first of the 2 daily doubles. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? You need to select your wager. And the daily double clue. Goodbye to Rosie, the Queen of Corona. See you, me, and him down by the schoolyard. That's correct. Player 2. Simon's 1973 song about this color transparency film said, "Give us those nice bright colors." Okay, player 1. Yes. Where do we begin? In Bridge Over Troubled Water, Simon told her to sail on by. Your time has come to shine. Yes, player 3. Yes. Player 3, you start. In 1071, the Seljuk Turks, who practiced this religion, defeated the Byzantine army at the Battle of Manzikert. Okay, player 1. Good. Player 1. An economic crisis forced this Indonesian leader to resign on May 21, 1998, ending 32 years of autocratic rule. Okay, player 3. Right. Player 3. Here's Jimmy with the clue.
A 1980 strike at this Gdansk shipyard led to the formation of this labor union. Within months, it represented 10 million Polish workers.
Yes, player 3. Right you are. You get to pick again. This king of Aragon freed the Catalan serfs in 1486 and captured Granada in 1492. Player 1.
Yeah!
Player 1. Around 2500 BC, the Harappan civilization sprung up around this river in Pakistan and northwestern India. It's player 1. Good. Player 1, choose again. Dawes Butler voiced this animated TV hound. Let's hear it, Player 2. Yeah, good. A lot of clues, a lot of categories. These are forever in a top 10 hit from 1967. Yes, Player 1? Correct. Player 1? Pro boxers have been battling under this Marcus's rules since the late 1800s. It's Player 1. Good. Please pick again, Player 1. Tidal Avenue in Theodore Geisel's first book. Player 2. That's right. Way to go. Player 2. Inept policeman in Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing. Player 3. That's right. Way to go. Player 3. You're in command of the board. You'll get an A for effort for knowing the name of this mammal comes from Afrikaans for earth pig. It's Player 1. Right. Okay, let's get back. Its name comes from Greek words meaning nose horned. Yes, Player 3? That's correct. Player 3? Here's Sarah with the clue.
This large, partly white seabird derives its name in part from the Latin word for white.
Okay, Player 3? Right. Player 3, pick again. The name of this red-haired denizen of Borneo's rainforests is Malay for forest man. It's Player 1. Good. Player 1, where do we start? Answer. The other Daily Double. You are in first place. How much? The clue. Noted for its strength, this breed of horse was named for a school teacher. Congratulations, you're still in first, Player 1. Player 1, pick again. 1949 saw the first ballet version of this operatic Bizet work that features Don José and a toreador. Let's hear it, Player 3. Right. Where do we begin, Player 3? The evil priest Frollo wants Esmeralda, but she's saved by a man named this. It's Player 3. That's it. Player 3, pick again. Margot Fontaine dazzled audiences as Princess Aurora in this ballet. Player 3. Good. You get to pick again. This Kenneth Macmillan ballet intrigues with the curious story of the last of the 4 daughters of Tsar Nicholas II. Player 3. Good. Player 3. This Greek gal falls for her stepson Hippolytus in a ballet based on Racine's tragedy. Let's hear it, Player 3. That's right. Way to go. Player 3. Choose again. Admiralty Inlet and the Hood Canal are the two main branches of this irregular inlet in the northwest corner of Washington State. Yes, Player 3. Good. Player 3. Although only about 1.5 square miles in area, Lake Conneaut, south of Erie, is this state's largest natural lake. Let's hear it, Player 2. That is correct. Where do we begin, Player 2? The Gila River joins this river near Yuma, Arizona. Okay, Player 2. You got it. You again, Player 2. One of the world's longest multiple-arch dams helped form this state's Grand Lake of the Cherokees. It's Player 3. Right. Now let's take a look at that $2,000 clue, shall we? This river that connects Lake St. Clair and Lake Erie provides part of the border between Michigan and Ontario. Let's hear it, Player 2. You got it. Congratulations to all of you. You'll be continuing on to Final Jeopardy when we come back. Here comes the Final Jeopardy, players. The category is this: the sea. What are you going to wager? Let's take a look at that Final Jeopardy clue right now. National seas include the Irish, the Philippine, and this one bordered to its west by Iceland. Let's see your response. How much do you add to your total with that correct response? Did you come up with the correct response? And this correct response will add how much to your score? What did you put as your response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? This makes you our new champion, Player 1, so congratulations. So long, everybody.